Transmigrating into this world of highly advanced martial civilization, yet I keep falling into bizarre, inexplicable nightmares. Draining my vital energy, stalling my martial progress. Luckily, I awakened the system and discovered the scenes in my nightmares are actually this world. 10,000 years in the future. If that thorned ironclad dragon touches me, I'm dead for sure. But if I can grab that martial king level corpse, I'm rage. Damn, almost bit the dust.
Obtain S-Rank Secret Manual, Endless Thunderblade. A dose of high-tier Martial King Vital Energy. A bottle of 4-star potion, Thunderbolt Condensate. An S-Rank Warblade.
This haul is solid. Worth the risk. Oh no! I've been spotted. Time to bolt.
About to enter the Martial Dungeon. The dungeon is full of dangers. 50% mortality rate. If some people keep sleeping all day, forget earning credits. They probably won't even graduate alive.
Jiang once this martial dungeon is over, I'll burn some incense at your grave. No need to thank me. 4 years into college, Jiang is still stuck at the lowest rank. Soldier level.
He always had excuses to skip dungeons before, but this time it is a mandatory trial enforced by the Martial Bureau. He can't escape it.
If I were Jiang, rather than getting killed by monsters in the dungeon, I'd just off myself right now.
Jiang, you had that nightmare again. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm much better now. Transmigrated into this world of highly advanced martial civilization, yet I keep falling into bizarre, inexplicable nightmares, draining my vital energy, stalling my martial progress, and discover the scenes in my nightmares are actually this world, 10,000 years in the future. 10,000 years ago, dungeon gates appeared all over the world. Warriors could enter dungeons to slay monsters and harvest all kinds of special resources. In the world 10,000 years later, monsters have long since flooded out of the dungeons. Humans wage war against monsters, suffering countless casualties. This led to the decline of martial civilization. That is why cultures of martial artists are everywhere here. And I can, in a world 10,000 years later, keep looting bodies to obtain those martial artists' secret manuals and potions and weapons. You think I'm just a low-level martial soldier? But actually, by constantly looting corpses, my cultivation has already reached.
Martial King! The dungeon gate is open. Once you step in, you'll be randomly teleported anywhere. Remember, the dungeon trial lasts only 1 day. Take care of yourselves. This trial dungeon is a beginner dungeon. Whispering Forest. Your task is to collect at least 10 beast rank monster ears by any means necessary. Students with better results will receive a special talent contract from the Martial Bureau, graduate early, with a bright future ahead.
Getting into the Martial Bureau means a stable job for life.
Special talent contract. It is said that, with this contract, you are guaranteed at least 10 million in annual salary. I really want that contract.
The dungeon gate is open. Once you step in, you'll be randomly teleported anywhere. Remember, the dungeon trial lasts only 1 day. Take care of yourselves.
I have only one requirement. At least don't let the class rank last. Don't embarrass me. Especially some students with weak strength. Just stay behind the class group, so you can scrape by with some points.
Jiang, I'm talking to you.
Yeah!
So this is the beginner dungeon. Compared to the future ruins, it is nothing at all.
Brother Bat! You're the strongest in our class. Take me with you!
Of course. Oh, isn't that Jiang ranked last in the whole class?
Jiang, I'm magnanimous. If you kneel and kowtow to apologize, I might consider taking you along, so you don't die in this dungeon. Hey! Ungrateful trash. Back then, Lu Shuili was protecting you. I couldn't touch you. Now you're all alone. Watch me end you.
Why would the school beauty Lu Shuili fall for a loser ranked at the bottom in combat?
Rumor has it they're childhood sweethearts. What a waste of a flower on a pile of dung. Boss, I'm good at ambushes and assassinations. Let me help you. Take out this Jiang.
Good. Make it quick. Bring me Jiang Kun's head.
Come out. You actually spotted me. Pretty sharp. Here is your choice. Kill yourself, or I'll torture you to death.
This can't be!
This aura is a high-rank martial general.
It is?
It is a martial king.
Come on, we're classmates. Spare me. It is Senba. Now you remember we're classmates. Of course I do.
Classmates should help each other and care for each other.
You don't know that. You just know you're about to die. Trash! The corpses in the future ruins are way better quality, either Martial King level or Martial Saint level.
It is all because of you. Back then, young Master Wang Lin invited us to join his team. You refused. He is our school's heartthrob. The principal's son. The strongest in the entire martial arts university.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Can't you see Wang Lin has bad intentions? That guy just wants to add us to his harem and toy with us. So what? He is still a heartthrob. Unlike you, sticking with a loser ranked at the bottom every day. Childhood sweethearts.
Shuale, you need to think about your future. You can't spend your whole life with a loser.
Let's deal with the crisis at hand first. Oh wait. Xiaoxiang, hold them off for me. I need medicine to heal my wounds.
Xiaoxia, what are you doing? Lu Shuli, I don't want to die here with you.
This is beast lure powder I specially bought. Once I sprinkle it on you, all these bloodthirsty war pigs will charge at you alone. You're trying to abandon me and run. Lu Shelley,
It is because you act all high and mighty. That got me into this danger. I don't want to die here. I'm going to join the team of Wang Lin, the school heartthrob.
Hold on, Shuli. I'm late.
Jungkook, you're actually this strong.
Just a bit of luck.
That is Jungkook, Shuli's childhood friend. Isn't he famous for being useless? How is he this strong? So what if he is strong? He is definitely no match for Master Wang Lin. And my beast lure powder is no joke. You two can be a pair of doomed lovers.
Jiang, I'm covered in beast lure powder. These monsters are all coming for me now. You should just run.
Jungkook, what are you doing?
Now I smell like beast lure powder too. Next, I'll take you to kill monsters.
So strong!
This is insane. That power, that pressure. Could Jiang be at the Martial King realm? No, I need to get out of here. Jiang, I was forced to do. Don't kill me. Shueli, please put in a good word for me. Aren't we sisters? Bless Shueli.
Jungkook, I'll do whatever you say.
The Secret Forest Dungeon Boss. Why do I have to be the bait? To lure out the dungeon boss? Being bait for the principal? Master Wang Lin. Is your honor? Young Master Wang Lin.
Hey!
With him here, this dungeon boss is a piece of cake. Damn that bitch shouting.
The moment she saw Wang Lin,
She sold me out. Once we're out of this dungeon, I'll teach you a lesson.
Wait, that is Jiang Kun. He is not dead. Huh? Guess he got lucky and ran into Lu Shui, that freeloader. Since that is the case, I'll use the dungeon boss to kill Jiang Kung. This is high-grade beast allure powder. It'll draw the dungeon boss's attention. Jiang Kung, you're dead.
Oh no! It is the dungeon boss, the Black Flame Giant Bear.
Shuri, stand behind me. This dungeon boss. I can kill it with one slap. Will you reward me with a kiss?
If you really can do it, I'll reward you with 100 kisses.
You said it. Flirting with the school beauty at death's door. You really deserve.
What? A trash like you gets to win Lu Shili's heart just because you grew up together. I won't accept it.
Chili, watch this. This next slash will be stunningly cool. Endless Thunderblade. First of all, Thunder Purgatory. What? He killed the dungeon boss with one slash.
The Black Rock Giant Bear. That is a high-rank beast general level threat. Holy crap, one slash kills the boss. Even young Master Wang Ling couldn't do that. Oh, wait, that guy is Jiang Kung, the school's famous dead last. How is he this strong? How is this possible? Jiang Kung is this powerful.
You've got to be kidding me. No way. I have to run. Can't let him see me. Chiba, since you keep picking fights with me, then your life, I'll gladly take it. Either of you got a problem with that?
No, I don't even know this guy. Jiang Kung, you can't kill. My father is a war king. You dare kill the son of a war king.
So what if he's a war king? I'll kill you anyway. Shima joined my squad. So he is my dog now. Then you need to ask me first. Drop the blade and I'll spare you. Shinba's father is a war king. Useful to me. Save his son. And I can use that favor to control the war king. Who the hell are you? Barking in front of me. You're asking for death.
Such intense pressure!
What? This spear isn't a rank battle spear. How? You caught it with one swing. He actually cut through young master. Wang Lin's a rank spear. That Jiang Kung's blade. Could it be an S rank battle blade? Each one is worth millions. Jiang Kung, a guy from an orphanage. How could he possibly own an S rank battle blade? He is just relying on a better weapon. Relying on a weapon doesn't make you a real hero. Shao.
I'll make you regret this.
This time, Wang Lin definitely got the most loot. Place your spoils on the trial platform. The scoring teacher will tally your results.
It is what?
Looks like a martial arts bureau talent contract.
He has got it in the bag.
Young Master Wang Ling, truly the strongest at our school. Looks like the special talent contract from the Martial Arts Bureau is definitely his now.
Wonder how our class did. If the scores are too bad, it'll hurt my performance review.
Look, that dead last is here.
What? So much more than young Master Wang Lin. Did that guy just slaughter every monster in the whole dungeon?
That is Jiang Kung. Impossible. He is just a low-rank martial soldier. How could he get such insane results? PFFT.
The beginner dungeon was too weak. The monsters inside were too low level. Slaughtered them all in no time. Not even enough to train my infinite Thunderblade.
He actually cleared the whole dungeon.
And killed every boss in it.
This guy's a talent. We must get him into the Martial Arts Bureau. You murderer. How dare you kill my son? I'll make you pay with your life.
In the dungeon, life or death depends on skill. Your son Jinba died in there because he was weak. Who is to blame?
He is just a student. At most, a martial general. Yet he blocked my Martial King punch? Impossible. He is probably just holding on.
I am a martial king. Since you talk about strengths, Then, with my martial king power, killing you.
Is perfectly justified.
So this is the pressure of a martial king.
Jiang Kun is a promising prospect, but too bad he offended a martial king. A martial king going all out. Even if the Bureau saves him, he'll probably lose an arm or a leg. His martial path is over. Jiang Kun, let's see how you survive now.
Jiang Kun, go keep my son company in death!
A mere low-rank martial king.
Dare to show off in front of me! This aura is... mid-rank martial king. You're not just a martial king.
A mid-rank one. How is that possible? A martial king. Still, a student. Already reached mid-rank martial king.
Genius. This is absolutely a top-tier genius. Old Wang is such a talent. Why didn't you report this to me in advance? I didn't see this coming either.
Damn it! Isn't Jiang the bottom of the barrel? How did he suddenly become a martial king? Now my son Wang Lin's martial arts bureau contract is gonna be completely taken away.
Damn, Jiang Kun. How is this possible? Jiang Kun is actually a martial king.
No, impossible!
Jiang Kun is actually a martial king, and a mid-tier martial king at that. Never thought he was hiding it this deep. Huh. I used to be such a clown. Even criticized him for sleeping in class.
Ha ha ha! Jiang Kun, right. With your grades and cultivation level, I can offer you an S-tier special talent contract. Guaranteed annual salary of 1 billion. If you're willing, we can sign the contract right now.
Guaranteed annual salary of 1 billion. I can't even dream of that salary.
Sorry. I declined to sign this contract. What? Jiang Kun actually refused. The Martial Arts Bureau's tier special talent contract. Holy crap. That is a guaranteed 1 billion a year. Just turning it down like that.
Is the contract too low tier for him? No. No particular reason.
I just like my freedom. Don't want to join the Martial Arts Bureau. Don't want to be bound by rules! In my dream of the world, 10,000 years later, I got a lot of key intel. And one of them is the truth about the Martial Arts Bureau special talent contracts. This contract isn't about nurturing talent at all. It is about training suicide soldiers to risk their lives exploring high-level dungeons, basically a death sentence. I don't want to be manipulated like...
Because of a piece of paper. You know, joining the Martial Arts Bureau means a secure job for life. And those blacklisted by the Bureau can only become wandering warriors.
Not even protected by law. Are you sure you want to reject this contract? Then you're wrong. From now on, you'll be on the Martial Arts Bureau's blacklist. No workplace will dare take you in.
The Martial Arts Bureau really is overbearing, threatening me with a blacklist. But what you don't know is, 10,000 years from now,
The Martial Arts Bureau will be long gone. The true spark of human martial arts comes from the Wandering Warrior organization, once unbound by worldly rules.
Lo Wang, this special talent contract goes to your son, Wang Lin. Of course, the contract rank is only B rank. B rank works.
B rank still has a guaranteed annual salary of 10 million and access to plenty of martial arts bureau training resources. Damn it.
Why do I only deserve a B rank contract?
is the gap between me and Jiang Kun that big? Damn it! It is all because of that Jiang Kun. He made me suffer such humiliation today. AB rank contract. It is an insult to me.
Why can't I get an S rank contract? Like Jiang Kun.
Young Master Wang Li, since we both hate Jiang Kun, then let's just go all the way. Find a way to take Jiang Kun out.
How do we take him out? Jiang Kun is a mid-tier martial king. To kill him, at least a high-tier martial king is needed. Most high-tier martial kings
Wouldn't stoop to assassination. Young Master Wang Li, I do know someone, a professional killer, though only mid-tier martial king in strength. His assassination skills rival high-tier martial kings. He has killed no fewer than 3 mid-tier martial kings. However, His price is extremely steep. Are you willing to pay? Even if it costs me everything, I will kill that Jiang-kun. Good! Since you say so, young Master Wang Lin. Hey, come out.
Young Master Wang Lin, my name is Bian Tai. Pleased to serve you.
Jiang-kun, you can just drop me off here.
But I remember someone said, AD reward me with 100 kisses.
You're so annoying!
So sweet. So soft. 99 more to go.
Can I get these on credit?
The remaining 99 kisses. No credit allowed. For the future of this world, the Wandering Warrior Organization is humanity's only hope. Today I showed my working level strength and turned down the Martial Arts Bureau's invitation. I did it to draw the attention of those hidden underground the Wandering Organization. Tomorrow they might send someone to contact me and joining the Wandering Warrior Organization. Running high-level dungeons daily is a must. Wandering Warriors can only sell dungeon resources. To earn money, my mid-tier working strength isn't enough. I need to push my power even further. Hopefully this time, in the world 10,000 years into the future from my dreams, I can touch an even stronger corpse. Hey! This world 10,000 years from now, the Wandering Warriors have built an organization called Sky Dome Watchers to save the world. They never give up hope, still fighting the monsters. So many strong warriors have fallen. Those mighty warriors who fought to protect humanity, they won't die in vain. In the future world, humanity is on the brink. The unextinguished flame of martial arts will be carried on by me. I'll carry the will of the fallen warriors back to the past and solve this disaster at its root. That is, above War King, a war ancestor level warrior's corpse. Oh no. That is a Titan-level monster. The Abyssal Dragon. This ruined shopping mall has become the Abyssal Dragon's lair. Titan-level monsters are even scarier than War Ancestors. Only War Sin-level warriors above War Ancestors can handle them. Ah, fell asleep. Awesome. Now, I can sneak over and loot a body. Ah, stinks. Gotta loot and run.
Otherwise, I might get stung to death. Please!
Got an SS rank movement skill manual, Instant Void. A batch of mid-tier martial ancestor essence blood. A 5-star potion, primordial holy water. An S rank battle armor set.
Looting a martial ancestor. Level powerhouse's body. Sure pays off. Oh no! The Abyssal Demon Dragon actually woke up. Gotta get out of here fast! Good thing I made it back in time. If I died in the dream, my real-life essence blood would have been drained for days.
Got an SS rank movement skill manual. Instant Void.
A batch of mid-tier martial ancestor essence blood. A 5-star potion, primordial holy water. An S rank battle armor set.
Well, this all's solid. A little risk was worth it. Especially this 5-star potion, primordial holy water. They say drinking, it gives you brief martial same power. No idea if that is true. Mid-tier martial ancestor. Essence blood is no joke. I haven't even fully digested it, and I've already broken through to high-tier martial king. Once I fully absorb it, I might even jump straight to martial ancestor. 请不要呼 And that guy with the hidden weapons! Come on out! Blocking my frost soul ice needles that easily. You're interesting!
Ha ha ha! As expected of a young high-tier martial king, your reflexes are solid, but can you take on 2 martial kings alone?
You're dead tonight.
Huh?
Want to kill me? Go ahead and try. You too, trash. Don't dirty my place.
After him.
This kid's blacklisted by the Martial Arts Bureau, so the Rogue Martial Artist Org will come for him. Let's end this quick, before things drag on.
Relax. I'm a pro. A young punk like you. What is the point of mid-tier Martial King Essence blood? My speed. My footwork. You'll never catch up. Die now. What dodged that? How is that possible? Probably just got lucky.
Dodged it by chance. Again!
What? You're too slow. Not good. Good thing I have an S-rank life-saving movement technique. Otherwise, I'd have been done for. This kid's fast, sure, but high-level movement techniques are super rare. He definitely doesn't have one.
So, I can use my movement to outmaneuver him.
So this is all a professional killer's got. Is this what you call real movement? What real movement looks like? How is that possible?
This kid's just a student. How does he know such insane movement? Yo, screwed me over. This is no rookie student. This is a total freak.
Run. Get out of here! Or we're all dead.
You can't escape. You can't either.
High-rank Martial King. Oh, I'll take you down with me. Chi Black, self-detonation.
Detonating your chi blood in front of a high-rank martial king. That is just stupid. Well, these two are martial kings. Should get something decent.
1. Mid-rank, Martial King Chi Blood. 1's rank hidden weapon manual. Frost Needle. 5 high-tier dungeon cores.
These dungeon cores are real treasure. Only found in martial dungeons. They hold special energy used in new energy, medicine, weapons, and more. Basically everywhere. So they're in high demand. And super pricey. The higher the dungeon tier, the better the cores and the drop rate. These are high-tier cores. Ooh. At least 10 million each. Guess that is a nice little payday. 2 Martial King Chi Bloods. Perfect for speeding up digesting that mid-rank Martial Ancestor Chi Blood. Right now, I'm already at the Martial Ancestor level. Heavenly Dome Order out. All stars align. Friend, you looked cool, rejecting the Martial Arts Bureau. But you'll be dealing with the fallout soon. Join us, the Heavenly Dome Alliance. See you tomorrow at the Star Club. Don't miss it. The Wanderer Martial Organization sent people to find me. It is an invitation.
Watch fire blaze, all clans as one. Brother, the Sky Dome Alliance. They're the perennial second best in the Wanderer Martial Organization. Our Watchfire Alliance is the strongest. Join us. Tomorrow, same Star Club. Don't miss it.
Almost forgot. The Salvation Organization 10,000 years later. Sky Dome Watchers, 10,000 years ago today. They were still 2 separate groups. Both were top tier in the Wanderer Martial Organization.
Jung-kun, that genius. The Sky Dome Alliance wants him. No question. I said so.
What you said means Jack. Your Sky Dome Alliance has always been one step behind our Watchfire Alliance. Your raw strength just isn't enough. Jang-kun joining us at Watchfire is what is best for him.
What do you mean one step behind? You just have one more martial saint than us. In terms of martial kings and martial masters, your Watchfire Alliance can't match our Sky Dome Alliance.
Just one martial saint is enough to crush you all. With Jang-kun's talent, joining our Watchfire Alliance, he might actually reach martial saint. But joining your Sky Dome Alliance, his chances are slim.
You damn woman. Give you an inch, and you take a mile. How about we settle this ourselves? Is the one worthy of a genius like Jang-kun?
Fine, let's fight. Just don't cry when I beat you.
Am I in the wrong place?
Jang-kun, right? You're in the right place. I'm the head of the Watchfire Alliance. Since you came here, you must be planning to join our Watchfire Alliance, right?
Hey, Jang-kun, let me take you to the Sky Dome Alliance headquarters right now. X-ray weapons and gear. Everything you need. Whatever you pick.
That damn Lin Baishen didn't even ask Jang-kun what he wanted. Just dragged him to headquarters. That is too shady. In that case, don't blame me for playing rough. Bring out the ultimate weapon.
What the?
Jang-kun, just join us at the Watchman Alliance. You can take all 1 billion and walk away right now.
You think that is enough to buy a genius? Think we at the Sky Dome Alliance don't have that?
Of course, that is not all. That is just an appetizer.
$100 dungeon cores, and all high-tier dungeon cores at that. So, Shanji, have you lost your mind?
Don't make a fuss. It is just 100 high-tier dungeon cores. I almost forgot. Your Sky Dome Alliance is pretty broke. To you guys, 100 high-tier dungeon cores really is a fortune.
Sure!
Jiang-kun, don't just look at the market value of these cores. About 1 billion. But in many cases, they're priceless and unavailable. Dungeon cores are hugely beneficial for a martial artist training. Once you join us, our alliance's martial saints will personally mentor you.
So dungeon cores hold special secrets for martial training. I should really learn more about this.
Jang-kun, join our Sky Dome Alliance. Whether it is dungeon cores or martial saint guidance, we've got it all. More importantly, or a warm, close, not like the Watchmen Alliance. No heart at all.
Link, I'm warning you. Don't badmouth our Watchmen Alliance. What do you mean treating members like workhorses?
Isn't that the truth? You have to clock in on time every day. If that is not being a workhorse, what is?
That is called organizational discipline. Besides, we pay our members top salaries. Unlike you guys, a bunch of scattered sand. Sleeping in till the sun hits your backside every day. Your members don't even get a base salary.
What does scattered sand mean? This is what we call freedom. Isn't it great to live carefree and happy every day? As for the base pay. What is base pay anyway? Brothers, let's go run a dungeon together. Money comes right in, doesn't it?
When words don't click, half a sentence is too much.
How about I join both of your organizations?
Huh. No. Even though... But no matter what, you can't join two organizations at once.
Jiang-kun, our Watchmen Alliance and the Sky Dome Alliance, we're not exactly enemies, but we are competitors. Your talent is monstrous, but you're still young. You don't have that kind of standing to sway the decisions of the Alliance's top brass.
What if
Martial Ancestor! Jiang-kun, you're actually at the Martial Ancestor realm. Oh my god, you haven't even graduated from Martial Arts University, and you've already reached the Martial Ancestor realm. This is beyond describing as just monstrous talent.
Nah.
Do I have the standing to sway your alliance's top brass? I need to report this up the chain.
Give us time to discuss.
Holy crap, holy crap. Martial Ancestor Powerhouse. This guy will definitely reach Martial Saint in the future. Or even the Martial Emperor realm.
Now when I think about how the Martial Arts Bureau threatened to blacklist Jiang-kun, I just want to laugh. They not only lost the young monstrous Martial Ancestor Powerhouse, but also lost the future Martial Emperor.
But Jiang-kun wants to join both of our organizations. What should we do about this? I wonder what he is thinking. Is the brain of a monstrous genius. Just wire.
Jiang-kun clearly wants to merge our two organizations. He doesn't want to see infighting among us rogue martial artist groups, truly worthy of the future martial emperor. So young yet so far-sighted. If we keep fighting among ourselves, the Martial Arts Bureau will definitely take advantage of us in the future.
I see.
Anyway, Jiang-kun is destined to become the martial emperor. He is bound to be the future leader of both alliances. So what if we both join?
Right. Then, let's report this to the higher-ups right away.
Welcome to our alliance.
Coming. Have a seat. Have some tea.
So this is the leader of the Sky Dome Alliance, a powerful high-tier martial saint. I thought she'd be some old man with a white beard. Didn't expect her to be a beauty.
Originally, I was supposed to guide you together with the leader of the Watchguard Alliance. But that guy got ambushed by the Martial Arts Bureau recently. He is pretty badly injured. So I'll be guiding you for now. What are you doing?
Guiding you.
What? Are you shy?
But I heard from Ling Beichin, Alliance leader, you're supposed to guide me specifically. When using dungeon crystals, special energy leaks out from within.
That energy corrodes normal clothing. Only a rank or higher warrior armor can withstand it. So I took off my clothes. What did you think I was going to do? Nothing.
All right.
You take your clothes off too. Not a bad physique. Dungeon crystals can forge weapons. And fetch a lot of money. But for us warriors, their greatest use is helping us cultivate and break through realms. 8. Once you reach the Martial King realm, unless you have extraordinary talent, normal martial cultivation becomes extremely slow. But through special methods, absorbing the energy in dungeon crystals can help us reach higher martial levels. I see.
No wonder dungeon crystals are so hard to come by. Every dungeon crystal is a warrior's cultivation resource. So naturally, they're not sold easily. Exactly.
But to absorb the energy from a dungeon core, only those at the Martial King level are qualified. The reason dungeon cores are so precious is another factor as well. I'm now using a special secret art to activate the core's energy. Feel it for yourself. Jiangku, I'm now using pure Martial Saint level power. Try taking a direct hit from me. What?
Me take a direct hit from a martial saint. I took a direct hit from a martial saint.
And came out completely unharmed. This is another way to use dungeon cores. Once activated with the secret art, the core's energy forms a special barrier. Like this high-tier dungeon core from before. The energy barrier it forms can withstand a full-force strike from a low-tier martial saint.
I see. That is basically a lifesaver.
Records the core secret arts research by our Skydome Alliance, called Core Ninefold Rotation. It includes absorption and defensive secret arts. Other warriors out there only know very crude secret arts. They basically just absorb dungeon core energy and never use it for defense.
If back then, Qin Biao had mastered the defensive core secret art, killing him wouldn't have been so easy.
But, in my view, our research on dungeon cores is just scratching the surface. There are still so many secrets hidden in the cores. Alright, try cultivating the secret art first. Core Ninefold Rotation is the most advanced core secret art right now. Mastering it won't happen overnight. Many people take 10 to 15 days just to grasp a sliver.
I'll give it a try. Cultivating the core secret art can trigger dream entry too. The location after each dream entry is pretty random. I wonder where I'll end up this time. If it is somewhere remote, finding a warrior's corpse will be tough. That is a Titan-class monster. Damn, how did I run into a Titan-class monster on par with a martial saint again? This is just bad luck. Forget it. I'll just have to head back early.
Are you okay? My name is Lin Yue, a member of the Sky Dome Watchers.
The Sky Dome Watchers. That's Salvation Organization. Since entering dreams, most of what I've run into are warrior corpses. This is the first time I've run into a living member of that organization. His surname is Lin. Wonder if he is related to Lin Shuangyue. My name is Zhang Kun. Thanks for saving me. This Lin Yuling is about my age, yet she can slice off a Titan, class monster's head with one strike. She is definitely at martial saint level. Looks like a freak level martial arts prodigy.
Not good. This twin-headed demon bat is absorbing the crimson toxin from the end. Damn it, if it weren't for this crimson toxin, we martial artists wouldn't be so helpless. Before it goes berserk, we need to run now. What is the end? You don't even know about the end. Your outfit looks kind of outdated. I remember there was a cryo-freeze plan once. Some organization intended to freeze a group of martial artists, hiding them in a secret base to preserve the flame of martial civilization.
Could you be one of those legendary frozen martial artists? Sealed away until just now.
This Lin Yelling gave me a perfect excuse. Yes, and my memory is really fuzzy. I can't recall a lot of things.
Okay, so bien is a deity from a higher dimensional world 10,000 years ago. He emerged from a mysterious martial arts dungeon and triggered massive upheaval across all dungeons.
Countless dungeon monsters poured out, flooding into the human world. From then on, the Great Cataclysm began. The end releases tons of pollutants harmful to humans, and one of them is the Crimson Toxin. The Crimson Toxin isn't harmful to monsters. It actually heals their wounds quickly and drives them berserk and stronger. That is a big reason martial artists have been losing ground.
Oh, I see. No wonder these monsters, 10,000 years later, are all incredibly tough. Wait, 10,000 years ago? Isn't that the era I was actually in?
This twin-headed demon bat is too fast. You run first. I'll hold off the bat. After absorbing the Crimson Toxin, this bat is now at mid-tier Martial Saint strength, and I'm only low-tier Martial Saint. Looks like I'm done for today. Why didn't you run like I told you? You're only at Martial Master level. One touch from that bat and you're dead for sure.
So why, knowing you can't beat this bat, did you stay behind to buy time and let me run first?
Aye! Yeah!
This is actually
the Finality Crystal Core. This is a treasure that specifically counters Scarlet Erosion monsters. It is also the only special substance from the Finality that we martial artists can use. Unfortunately, Finality Crystal Cores could only be obtained from the martial arts dungeon 10,000 years ago. And now that dungeon is long closed. The remaining Finality Crystal Cores in the world are running out.
So the dungeon core's real name is this. I never thought this thing would be connected to that high-dimensional deity called the Finality, and have such a big use 10,000 years later.
You mean?
So with this Finality Crystal Core, you can kill that two-headed demon bat. Right. That is right!
The finality crystal core not only counters the two-headed demon bat that absorbs scarlet erosion, but also significantly boosts my strength. But this thing is extremely precious. Every bit of energy used is gone forever. Are you sure you want to give it to me? Of course, there is a condition.
After killing the two-headed demon bat, take me to your Skyward Watcher shelter. Deal. Deal.
Let's hurry.
We don't want to attract more monsters. All right. Die. This dungeon core. Oh no, the finality crystal core actually lets a low-tier martial saint unleash a strike comparable to a high-tier martial saint. The crystal core secret art from 10,000 years later. I have to learn this secret art. Finality crystal cores weren't rare 10,000 years ago. With this secret art, my strength will definitely grow even more. This is shelter number 9.
Built by US Skyward Watchers, the overall defense can withstand attacks from several primordial tier monsters. Primordial tier monsters are equivalent to martial emperors.
That defense is truly impressive. I wonder how it was built. Move aside.
The shelter.
Gets attacked by monsters every day. We lose people every day. Hey!
Hey! Can I go to the morgue?
To pay my respects to the fallen martial artists. You died protecting humanity, but your sacrifice won't be in vain. The unextinguished flame of martial arts will be carried on by me. In my era, the end hasn't appeared yet, but it should be soon. I'll find a way to stop the end from emerging from the dungeons.
Obtain 30 portions of General S Blood Essence, 10 portions of Martial King Blood Essence, 10 bottles of 4-star potion, full recovery liquid, 10 bottles of 4-star potion, Blood Rage liquid. Obtain 1 SS rank manual, Sky Patrol Flying Dagger Art, 1 portion of high-tier Martial Ancestor Blood Essence, 1 set of SS rank Sky Patrol Flying Emperor Blade.
So this is the Sky Patrol Flying Emperor Blade, paired with the Sky Patrol Flying Dagger Art. Wherever the flying daggers pass, it is like a locust plague descends, far more terrifying than my endless Thunderblade.
Jiang-kun, I thought it over carefully. The end essence is truly too precious. It is not right to just take your stuff for free.
What do you mean for free? Didn't you agree to my terms and bring me to the shelter?
But this was already my duty.
How about you teach me the secret art of using this end essence?
You don't know how to use the end essence yet.
Right. I got this by chance. I'll head out and explore more later. Who knows? I might find even more.
The end essence is so precious. You make it sound like cheap cabbage. Find it. Next, I'll teach you how to use this end essence. This is what generation after generation of geniuses from the Sky Watchers developed with all their wisdom, the end crystal essence, and its usage method. Now I'm passing it to you.
How is it? A bit hard to grasp, right? Noah, the fastest learner in the Alliance. Still took a full 3 days. You can take your time reading it later.
It is indeed a bit hard to grasp. Gather energy, condense liquid, form crystal. According to the manual, only by compressing and purifying the energy in the crystal core to a high degree, reaching the level of crystal formation, can you be considered to have truly mastered the absorption art. But right now
Condense. Holy crap. Just what kind of freak is this kid? The manual only said it as a future projection. I've only reached the liquid condensation level. He mastered it in one go.
Is there something wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Actually, the absorption technique is manageable. The real challenge is the defense technique. Using dungeon cores to form energy shields requires extremely strong control over energy.
It really is hard. Chi shield, liquid shield, crystal shield. Only by fully condensing core energy into crystal, reaching the crystal shield level, can you officially master the defense technique. But right now I can only manage the liquid shield level.
Holy crap. I've studied this crystal 9-turn technique for so long, and this Jiang-kun just nailed it instantly. This Jiang-kun is insane. Too freakish, but I like it. No, I can't lose my composure. Or where do I put my face as a martial saint? You're right. Whether it is the absorption or defense technique, you need to purify core energy into crystal form. Only then are you officially initiated. From now, keep practicing hard.
Okay, got it. Besides absorption and defense techniques, I've also mastered an attack technique. But this attack technique isn't part of the crystal 9-turn technique. It is beyond the scope. I'll hold off on showing it.
There is an urgent mission I want to assign to you. It is about the martial arts bureau. Lately, they've been acting very strangely. I learned through special intel. They've been inside martial arts dungeons, digging up a very odd type of dungeon core. Like this one. This is
Future Scarlet Erosion. A contaminant from the end. Just as I thought, the end is already showing signs in this era. But why is the Martial Arts Bureau collecting these dungeon cores tainted with Scarlet Erosion? For what?
this weird dungeon core. Its energy can't be absorbed at all. And the scarlet airflow inside. It gives me a really creepy feeling. Definitely nothing good. I got word tomorrow. The Martial Arts Bureau people will go to a high-tier dungeon called the Cursed Binding Library. I'll assign you some men. My people will pretend to take you, a newbie, to clear the dungeon. But actually, your job is to keep a close eye on the Bureau folks. Find out how they got that special dungeon core. I have a bad feeling about this. The Martial Arts Bureau people might be doing something dangerous. Something that could threaten all of humanity.
Maybe the end's appearance is the Bureau's doing. This has to be investigated thoroughly.
This Cursed Binding Library is one of the top-tier high-level dungeons. Not only does it have plenty of Beast King monsters, it even has Lord-level bosses. Back in the day, I wouldn't dare come here, but today we've got a martial ancestor big shot leading us. Mere Lord-level boss is no big deal. Yeah, a puny Lord-level boss.
Easy win. Captain Jiang, are you still single? Wanna go on a date with me?
These Skydome Alliance folks sure are friendly. Everyone's way too enthusiastic. No wonder they call themselves a big family. Yo, isn't this our Martial King prodigy, Jiang-kun? But sorry, I've reached the same level now. Also, a Martial King. Seeing me hit mid-tier Martial King so fast, Jiang-kun must be shocked. Only Martial King level.
Nothing to brag about.
Yeah. Who here isn't a Martial King?
I know this guy. He is the son of Martial Arts University Principal Wang Qingshuan. Poor guy. Went nuts right after joining the Bureau.
Hey, Ling Yexiao. Why don't you go mind your own business? Yapping all day long. So annoying. Who are you calling a dog? Whoever barks the loudest is the dog.
This scarlet aura. Could it be the corrosion essence? All right!
Wang Ling.
We're not here just to pick a fight this time. Don't forget the mission you carry. Ling Beiji. Didn't think you'd have the guts to come to this cursed library. Don't go dying to the boss too easily later. Your life belongs to me. Jiang-kun, don't think you can keep hiding behind others. I'll take you down sooner or later to avenge the humiliation I suffered that day.
This Lin Yixiao is the son of Lin Jingyuan, the big shot of the martial arts bureau. Originally like me. Stuck in a high rank of martial. We can't stand each other. Basically mortal enemies. But lately, he got some lucky break and broke through to the martial ancestor realm. And what is even weirder, quite a few people in the Martial Arts Bureau broke through at the same time recently. Their overall strength leveled up.
Wang Ling reaching mid-rank Martial King so fast is also suspicious, especially that aura in his eyes that looks like corrosion essence. Could the Martial Arts Bureau have developed a special way to use corrosion essence? Those people from the Skydome Alliance definitely didn't come to this cursed library dungeon by chance. Lately, I've heard that Sky Dome Watch. These two rogue martial artist organizations have been making too many moves.
They might be here specifically to keep an eye on us.
Brother Xiao, how about I take some men and wipe them all out?
Even though you all have special crystal core techniques.
Taking down Ling Beichen and his crew still won't cut it. Besides, you all have missions on you. Since we're inside the dungeon, naturally we'll use the dungeon boss's hands to wipe out Ling Beichen's crew.
This aura.
He's a Lord-level monster. You actually lured the dungeon's strongest boss straight over here. That is right. Those Sky Dome Alliance fools won't even dream that right after entering the dungeon, they'll face the strongest boss, comparable to a martial ancestor. Hope when the time comes, they have fun.
Based on tracking, Ling Xiao's group should have gone this way. But what is going on now? Why did the tracking suddenly fail? What is going on here? Looks like a boss entrance scene.
No way! How do we run into a boss right after entering the dungeon?
This is the most powerful boss in the Cursed Library dungeon. The Forbidden Code Evil Dragon. Shouldn't he be lurking at the deepest part of the dungeon? Why is he here at the start?
Corrosive blood essence. Looks like the Martial Arts Bureau used some trick, deliberately luring this Forbidden Code Evil Dragon to the dungeon entrance. This must be a trap set by the Martial Arts Bureau, using the dungeon boss to wipe us all out.
His methods are getting nastier.
No matter, this Forbidden Code Evil Dragon, I can kill it.
But Zhang Kong, this Forbidden Code Evil Dragon seems off. Its aura is stronger than usual. Should be at mid-tier martial ancestor level, and you're only low-tier martial ancestor. Are you sure you can take it?
I'm still just low-tier martial ancestor. In the Skywatch base from 10,000 years in the future, I got my hands on quite a few martial artist corpses, even one from a high-tier martial ancestor, plus the martial ancestor blood essence from before. My strength is now close to high-tier martial ancestor.
Damn, you broke through again without saying a word. Freak.
As expected of Captain Zhang, with Captain Zhang here, this little Forbidden Code Evil Dragon, easy pickings.
Those Martial Arts Bureau guys, if they saw Captain Zhang's strength, they'd probably piss their pants. The Skywatch Alliance would never dream that inside the Cursed Library, there is a hidden dungeon. By now, those bastards should already be in the Forbidden Code Evil Dragon's belly, digested into mush.
Too bad I didn't get to kill Zhang Kun myself.
He is just a nobody anyway. Wang Li, you need to know your place. You're with the Martial Arts Bureau. You're meant for bigger things. Don't get tangled up with some small fry blacklisted by our bureau.
Yes, Brother Xiao.
Found it. The Divine Flesh. Codename, Endgame.
So this is the Divine Flesh. The special dungeon core stored inside it can help us level up our martial arts fast. Amazing. I think I can see something really bizarre. Don't touch the Divine Flesh directly, according to Bureau research. This Divine Flesh comes from some higher dimensional mysterious spacetime. It holds spiritual contamination we can't absorb or digest. Once you get corrupted, worst case, you drop dead on the spot. Best case, you go insane. Watch out from here on. Got it, Brother Xiao. I'll be careful. All units, listen up. Per Bureau guidelines, use the secret arts we taught you. Pour your vital energy into this Divine Flesh. Dig out the special dungeon cores hidden inside. Yes. Good. Keep it up, everyone. The more, the better. With these special dungeon cores, I'll hit Martial Saint level soon. Even reaching the legendary Martial God realm someday isn't out of the question.
Whoa! That is one huge dungeon core.
Jiangku, you just hit the jackpot! These dungeon cores only drop from killing powerful bosses.
Kill any beast king or above, and there is a decent chance a dungeon core spawn. Fully clearing a dungeon, or finding special dungeon treasure, also gives a decent chance at dungeon cores.
Oh, I see. This crimson aura is a lot like the scarlet rock from 10,000 years ahead. But dungeon cores don't seem to counter it. Did I get it wrong? Brother Ling, Captain Jiang, come over here quick. I found something insane.
This, Divine Flash!
It's people!
This! It has a mind of its own.
The mission wasn't
Who said anyone could run?
Forgot the contract you signed. If you run out now, that is a breach. Get ready to face a lifetime of debt you'll never pay off. But Bossio, this thing eats people. What do we do? You're all idiots. This god's flesh only mutates and eats people when it makes contact. Just keep your distance. The god's flesh mutated earlier this time. Huh. Forget it. I just have to keep these fools in line. Make them dig more special dungeon cores. I need to stay close to the dungeon exit. Ready to bolt at any moment. Everyone, don't be scared. Keep digging for core. I'll stand in front and block this god's flesh for you. I won't let it cause more trouble. We'll follow Boss Xiao. One more core means one more bonus. Let's go, everyone. Very good. You fools. The only one walking out of this dungeon alive. Besides me. Why did the hidden dungeon door suddenly open? Could it be those Skydome Alliance people aren't dead? No. I can't let Skydome Alliance find out our martial arts bureau's secret. Looks like I have to bail early. Boss Xiao, what are you doing? The martial arts bureau gives you one final mission. And that's just
Go die! What the hell is this thing? Probably something the Martial Arts Bureau cooked up. Damn, the Martial Arts Bureau folks running some creepy monster experiment. Now the experiment is backfiring on them. He even devoured his own men. Lin Yexiao. Ha! Wah!
Since you went through the trouble of entering this hidden dungeon, I doubt you plan on leaving so soon. Why? Everyone, now, have fun.
That damn Lin Yexiao. He must have sealed the dungeon gate somehow. If I make it out of here alive, I'll have someone tear him limb from limb. Gangza, damn monster! I'll fight you to the death! Gangza.
Brotherly, Captain Jiang. You survive.
Gangza! He is my brother of decades. Lived and died by my side. Damn Lin Yexiao, damn monsters. I, Ling Beichen, will fight you both to the bitter end.
Stop making needless sacrifices. Leave this to me now, including settling the score with Lin Yexiao. These tentacles have incredibly strong regenerative abilities. We need overwhelming force to destroy them completely. Perfect chance to test my attack technique's power. Endless Thunder Blade. Fourth form.
Thunder Dragon's Roar. That Shrike from Jump. Was that not at Martial Saint level? How did he do that? We go settle the score with Ling Yexiao. Zhang Ku. Look at that.
Such dense corrosion essence. Could this be the source of the special dungeon core that the Martial Arts Bureau obtained?
Obtain 1 unit of primordial corrosion essence. Obtain 1 high-dimensional secret manual. Corrosion essence codex.
What? The corpse looting system actually works on this thing. What exactly is this? Or rather, what kind of creature's corpse is this? The special dungeon cores excavated this time are all of excellent quality. With this, I can easily advance to the level of a high-rank martial ancestor. Only one step away from martial saint. Ha ha ha. Divine flesh. Hey, isn't it in the hidden dungeon? Oh, did it end up over here? You're too shallow. You've only seen a glimpse of the divine, but you don't know that the divine has long existed in every corner of the dungeon. Shh! Wang Ling. Weren't you supposed to be devoured by the divine flesh? No, no, no. That is not right at all. You should call it. He received the divine's favor and reward. Now Wang Ling is also part of the divine. Are all my flesh and blood essence, thanks to you sending those human expendables to dig and refine them out. This way, my body in the outside world will be even more perfect. I get it now. When Wang Ling touched the divine flesh, his mind was already corrupted. He right now
is a vessel housing the divine's will. Now I am both Wang Ling and the divine's. You may call me the end.
Now I grant you a blessing. Join me. Become me.
Become part of the great divine.
There seems to be one Lin in there. And also, Lin Yaxiao's aura. What is going on? Lin Yaxiao, how did he end up looking like that? And his aura, it is already at the martial sync level. Jianghe, Jianghe, didn't expect you're still alive. Perfect! I can now personally beat you to death. That is Wang Ling's voice. Who exactly are you? For me, right now.
Is both Wang Ling
and Li Yaxiao at the same time. You can call me. Yeah. This forest owl calls himself the End. Looks like inside the martial arts dungeon. The End is already getting active. According to Lingye, the power of higher dimensional gods carries eerie corruption. This forest owl is most likely already corrupted. Jianghe, I've already reached martial saint strength now. While you're nothing but a mere martial master, killing you is as easy as swashing a fly. But I won't kill you right away. I'm going to toy with you properly. Make you suffer in despair, wishing you were dead. This scarlet corrosion toxin harms normal human bodies, but the higher dimensional secret art I obtained earlier, the Scarlet Corrosion Codex, seems to be a god's cultivation method. It can control and absorb this scarlet corrosion toxin to train. The more scarlet corrosion toxin, the better it is for me, but no rush. I still know very little about the End. Might as well fish for some info. Monster! With your mortal intellect, all you can use are such crude, ignorant words to describe what terrifies you. You can think of me as a god from a higher dimensional world. If you're a god, why use someone else's body to talk? Truly ignorant mortals. You can't even imagine how terrifying a god really is. If you saw my true body, even just a piece of god flesh, you'd suffer mental corruption and die in mortal eyes simply can't hold a god's majesty. God flesh. You don't mean that disgusting pus sack from the hidden dungeon earlier, do you? That is only pseudo-god flesh. It is full of energy impurities from the martial arts dungeon. You need a special secret art to extract the raw scarlet corrosion toxin and form flesh essence. This martial arts dungeon limits my power.
You're fishing for info from me.
Just a little curious. So what if you learn a few things? Enjoy the last moments of your life.
How can you?
Yo! And no corruption effects at all. Impossible. How did you do it? So even gods don't know everything. So what if it can absorb scarlet erosion energy? This martial dungeon suppresses the spread of scarlet erosion. Only the purest, densest primordial scarlet erosion can remain unaffected, but the amount of primordial scarlet erosion is extremely limited right now. Most of the primordial scarlet erosion is under my control. Even if you absorb those stray primordial scarlet erosion traces, your strength would only temporarily rise to a low-tier martial saint, and me. I'm a mid-tier martial saint right now. Killing you is still child's play for me. Really? What if I combine it with the dungeon core's energy? Merging with the power of the end. Oh, is that possible? Even higher dimensional gods couldn't do that. Then your so-called higher dimensional gods aren't all that. Endless Thunderblade. Nightfall.
9 Dragon Thunder Prison? Damn it! I'll take you down with me!
This corpse has Wang Ling and Li Yaxiang, plus residual contamination from the end. Quite a complex composition. But since it is a corpse, I should be able to harvest something from it.
Obtain 2 units of primordial scarlet erosion. Obtain 1 high-dimensional secret art, Scarlet Blood Tyrant Body.
Scarlet Erosion Codex. It lets me absorb Scarlet Erosion energy without contamination, temporarily boosting my strength. Same principle as using the end's essence. And this Scarlet Blood Tyrant Body seems to be a cultivation manual after cultivating Scarlet Blood Tyrant Body. I can manifest a Tyrant Avatar in battle. Its size rivaling those Titan-class monsters. Not bad at all, but to make the Tyrant Avatar strong enough, I need a lot of Scarlet Erosion energy. And I only have these 2 units. Right. The world 10,000 years from now. Isn't it full of Scarlet Erosion everywhere? I can cultivate Scarlet Blood Tyrant Body in that world 10,000 years ahead.
Yaxiao?
He actually died. He was too great, couldn't withstand the corruption.
Got devoured by my remaining godly flesh. Didn't smoothly become a god symbiote like you did. Instead became a god host.
His real cause of death.
Was being one-shot killed by someone.
Even Night Owl, though he was just a god host,
Should still have martial saint level power. Who could one-shot kill him?
The rules inside the martial dungeon suppressed me too hard.
I could only sense some vague features. Sim. Wasn't this kid only at Martial King Realm a few days ago? Now, he has already reached a level where he can one-shot a martial saint.
He can absorb crimson corrosion energy without corruption.
He is the perfect vessel for godly flesh. We must capture him.
He became my god symbiote.
But your body is too old. Our power can at most grow to the Martial Emperor level, and the weakest kind at that. But if we reincarnate into his body, you will surely become a martial god. Can completely break free from this martial dungeon prison, descend into reality, become the true god of annihilation.
Alright, stop feeding me empty promises. Jiang-kun can one-shot martial saints now. That won't be easy to catch.
Your martial bureau.
Didn't you use cruel methods to cultivate 5 artificial martial saints? Take me to see them?
I'll give you a surprise.
These 5 artificial martial saints. The Bureau spent massive resources cultivating them. Each one has high-level martial saint strength, but they're not stable yet, and they have extremely short lifespans once activated and awakened. They can only be used as consumables. Ha ha ha. That is because your human tech is too primitive.
In my eyes, they're not just martial saints. They're
Martial Emperors. Martial Emperors. But the real combat power is a world of difference. We've exhausted countless resources and still couldn't create a martial emperor. You can do it. Of course.
I possess arcane arts of higher dimensions, beyond your human imagination.
That is the wisdom of gods. Naturally, not something your mortal's inferior technology could ever match.
Let's start with subject number 5.
Next! Bring me all the corrosion crystals.
From within the instance.
These contain pure primordial corrosion.
The essence of a god's flesh. Too bad there is only this much.
Damn that martial arts instance for trapping me inside.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be scraping by like this.
Didn't you say the martial arts instance had issues? And was about to collapse?
A dying camel is still bigger. What is soon in higher dimensions?
From your mortal perspective, could mean 1,000 or 10,000 years.
However, my remaining divine flesh is slowly breaking through the instance's seal. The instance's collapse will accelerate.
Before long! The monster is inside.
All right.
Enough talk!
Let's get to business.
From now on,
You will be a servant of the divine. Mortals will honor you as
Apostle of the God. To sum up what you said, basically, the Martial Arts Bureau has likely been corrupted by a higher dimensional god called the End, contaminated. The Bureau's actions will speed up the End's escape from the instance's restraint, eventually fully breaking out, bringing disaster to the world.
Based on current intel, the entire martial arts instance might be a prison suppressing the End. And the End is trying every way to break free.
We thought the Bureau just had it out for us rogue martial artists, and kept throwing obstacles our way. Didn't expect them to be worse, turning into lackeys of some so-called higher god. But our rogue martial artist organization, strictly speaking, they're just social outcasts. But the Martial Arts Bureau has status and prestige, not to mention tons of money, to truly burn bridges and go against the Martial Arts Bureau. That is tough.
In people's eyes today, the Martial Arts Bureau represents martial arts orthodoxy. It is the holy land every martial artist aspires to. To stop Zhang Yan from escaping the martial arts dungeon, you'd have to break with the Martial Arts Bureau. Stand against the orthodoxy. That is truly hard.
What is going on? Is this an earthquake? A lion's leap?
Something terrible happened. There is a monster. A Titan-level monster. What?
A Titan-level monster? No way. Are you saying a monster from the martial arts dungeon has appeared in the real world?
Better late than never, I was just thinking. What gift to bring to the Sky Dome Alliance base? And heaven just dropped one in my lap. But how did a monster from the martial arts dungeon escape the dungeon? Did something go wrong inside the martial arts dungeon? Who is there? Show yourself. Haha.
A mere martial sage actually sensed my presence. Your perception is pretty good. You're not my target. But since we've met, I'll play with you a bit.
Martial emperors are rare. Fewer than 10 worldwide. But none of them look like that. Who is he?
Come on. Attack me with your strongest move. If you can hurt me,
I'll spare your life. You're a bit too cocky, sir. Even as a martial emperor, taking my attacks head-on like a target, without a scratch, that is impossible. Huh. Go ahead and try. In that case, I won't hold back. Killing blow.
dancing flame blades! 3,000 karmic flames! This killing move combines all my martial insights from a lifetime. Even a martial emperor would.
Your killing move. Is that all you've got? And here, I was getting my hopes up. My turn to attack.
Whoa, what an ugly freak! Every single tentacle has the power of a high-rank martial saint. Oh no!
What is that?
Impossible! What is going on?
You, okay.
I.
Who is that?
It is me, this bloodthirsty scarlet erosion body, truly worthy of a higher dimensional secret art. Just by forming a single Dharma hand, it can briefly suppress a martial emperor level being. But who is this guy? He can also use scarlet erosion power. Could it be someone from the Martial Arts Bureau?
You are! Jiang Kun, the genius, who reached Martial King before graduating and openly refused the Martial Arts Bureau's invitation. You're not at Martial King level. Your current level is high-rank Martial Ancestor. One step from Martial Saint. And you even have a way to suppress a Martial Emperor. Jiang Kun, come be the leader of our Watchmen Alliance. I'll hand over the leader position to you right now.
Hey, Ojo. That is not cool. You can't poach someone right in front of me.
What do you mean poach? Let me ask you, has Jiang Kun fully joined your Skydome Alliance? He joined both organizations at the same time, so he is part of our Watchmen Alliance too.
That is true.
See?
You sly dog, Zhou Lingyuan, since you're playing dirty, don't blame me for playing dirty too. Jiang Kun, from now on, so you're the new leader of my Skydome Alliance, and you get to have me too. Tonight. Oh no, I'll send you the room number later.
Holy crap, Lin Shuangyu, you sly fox, using the seduction tactic on me. Think I can play that game? If you're willing. Actually,
Oh, such petty tricks! Next, I'll show you all. The price of angering the Martial Emperor.
He can control dungeon monsters. This is bad.
All Titan-class monsters rivaling Martial Saints.
Good. That is the look. Fear. I'm going to savor your screams next.
So the so-called Martial Emperor only has tricks like this.
Hold on. I won't kill you right away. I'll torture you slowly. Offering your body to my lord.
Oh, your master. So the Martial Emperor is just a servant after all. Teach! Thought you were something special.
I'm a great divine servant.
My master is a god. A great god from a higher dimension. This brainless fool sure is easy to pry open. A god. So he is a servant of the end. Looks like he came specifically for me. Why? Let me dig a bit more. What god nonsense? Where is he? I don't see anything.
My master is in the Martial Arts Bureau. Once I bring your body there, my master will devour you.
The Martial Arts Bureau. So they're behind this.
So you were fishing for info. But it won't help, because everyone here is going to die next. No one can escape the palm of a Martial Emperor.
Is being a Martial Emperor such a big deal? Believe it or not, I can one-shot you with a single move. One-shot me.
But why would I just stand here and let you hit me? I'm already bored of this game.
If I can't one-shot you, then I willingly go with you. Otherwise, I blow up my own body, so you can't complete your mission. What? Scared?
Are you threatening me? Huh! Go ahead, I'll stand right here and let you attack. I don't have the patience to play with you idiots.
Fine. Alliance Leader Joe, it is up to you now. Go all out on him. I'm only a high-level martial master after all. Even at full strength, I can't one-shot him.
Damn, I can't one-shot him. I already used my strongest move earlier. Didn't even scratch a hair on him.
Are you serious?
Of course, I'm serious. But how much power it unleashes depends on your understanding. Alliance leader Joe.
Don't worry about that. Your hint was like an epiphany. My years of confusion are finally resolved. Now it all falls into place. Huh. Good.
Oh, Joe, what are you two whispering about?
You'll find out soon enough. Hey!
I'm the one who's going to one-shot you now! You. What a joke! Your killer move did nothing to me before. Couldn't even hurt me. And you want to one-shot me?
Times have changed. This is a new killer move I just mastered. Let's see how you like it.
What? You can use dungeon cores to boost your power. This is a new core secret art. Jiangku, is this what you told Ojo?
Just a little insight. Now, the final calamity's corruption has gradually seeped into reality. Monsters are pouring out of the dungeons one by one to boost human martial artists' strength as fast as possible. We must rely on the final calamity secret arts from the future. What is this?
The power of an intermediary martial emperor. How is that possible? And within this power, it is filled with that dungeon aura I absolutely despise. At this rate, I might actually get one shot. After all, I'm only a low-tier martial emperor right now.
Hey, I haven't even drawn my blade yet. Why are you running? Killer move. Dragon, Flame Fury. Ninefold. Tribulation Fire.
You all, get him.
No, I can't escape. I'll have to tank it.
Obtained 10 portions of Primal Scarlet Corrosion Essence, 1 portion of low-tier Martial Emperor Blood Energy.
With this Martial Emperor blood energy, breaking through to the Martial Saint Realm Mechs is no problem. However, Martial Saint strength still isn't enough. The final calamity clearly has its eyes on me. Next, I must complete the Scarlet Corrosion Blood Tyrant body training. I need the strength to defeat Martial Emperors.
Oh, Joe, are you okay? Did you burn through too much at once?
It is fine. The train isn't too bad.
It is just that. All the dungeon core energy poured into my body. That overwhelming feeling. It felt absolutely amazing.
Then, let's make it even better for you. Dungeon monsters invading reality will definitely cause chaos. We can't let this go on. We need to organize people to fight these monsters.
I bet my life this is the martial arts bureau's doing too.
Damn Martial Arts Bureau. They never do anything right. Just defeating these dungeon monsters invading reality only treats the symptoms, not the root cause. We need to send a team to the Martial Arts Bureau. See what the hell the final calamity is up to. I need to enter a dream and visit the future. How many dungeon cores do you two have on you? I want to borrow some.
This is our latest invention, the core ring. It has a special space inside, but it can only hold dungeon cores. There are 500 duplicate core crystals in here right now. Consider it my personal stash. I'm giving them all to you.
I've got 500 in here too. These are yours as well. No need to pay me back.
With this Elysian essence on you, in the future world, you should be able to make your way pretty well. That is right. A primordial tier monster, on par with a war emperor. That figure looks like... Fighting a primordial tier monster Has her strength reached the War Emperor level? No wonder she is a true monstrous martial prodigy.
Are you okay?
Jiangku, it is you. Why did you come back all of a sudden? And why are you here on the front lines? Monsters are everywhere here, including plenty of primordial tier ones. It is really dangerous.
I see. It is more than just dangerous, isn't it?
This is the last line of defense for Shelter 9, and right now that line is just about broken.
What about the other shelters of the Skyward Watchers?
Most have already fallen. Only Shelter 1-5 and my Shelter 9 are left, barely holding on.
Looks like the Skyward Watchers organization is about to give out.
Jiangkun, get back to the base now. I'll hold these monsters up to buy you some time. Don't worry. This beast is only about as strong as a low-tier War Emperor. I can handle it.
I think I can kill this monster myself.
What? Jiangkun, I know you want to help me, and I can tell you've reached the War Sane realm.
But this is a primordial tier monster! You can't kill it! Even with the Elysian essence, it'd be tough!
Then, how about we make a bet? If I can take down this primordial tier monster, then you'll—
Grant me any one request, no conditions. What is he up to? Is he saying?
Silence means yes, right?
No! That is not! No!
Such dense corrosion essence. Right here. Wonder how much power my corrosion blood tyrant body can unleash. Let's see.
How is this possible? Jiangku, you can absorb the energy of corrosion essence.
Just a little bit. Tyrant body manifestation. Activate!
So strong. At just the martial saint level, he can unleash power that even a martial emperor would struggle to resist.
What kind of secret art is this? That is insane!
This corrosion blood tyrant body is freaking awesome. I only absorbed energy from regular corrosion essence. If it were all primordial corrosion essence, wouldn't I unleash martial emperor level power?
He just smashed a primal class monster to death. Oh my god.
So brutal! Wonder what Jiangku will ask for. If he wants me to do that kind of thing, should I prep some special outfits first?
Sustaining this tyrant body manifestation drains a lot of energy. Looks like I need to train more.
Another primal class monster is attacking. Let's head back to the shelter. You get some rest.
10.
Okay. This is a potion I made from End Essence. It can instantly restore all your energy and immediately boost your martial saint level. One stage lasts for 10 hours. End Essence.
Can also be used to make potion.
Yeah, that broadens its uses. Can boost group combat strength.
That is pretty good. Could bring this potion making method back to the modern era. Boost the strength of all warriors across the board. The Skydome Watch Alliance must have plenty of martial emperor level experts, right? 10. Just some primal class monsters. How could they overrun so many shelters?
True. Primal class monsters aren't enough to break our defenses. What really cost us dearly wasn't the monsters at all. Instead, a group of martial emperor experts.
Ah, martial emperor expert.
Right. They call themselves Apostles of the Divine Remains. These divine apostles, they were originally human, but chose to become servants of the end, fusing their flesh with the divine, gaining a demigod-like physique. With that demigod physique, not only did their martial power skyrocket, they could also wield the power of crimson erosion. The weakest were at least low-tier martial emperors. The strongest nearly approached martial gods. We stood no chance against them.
Divine servants, divine flesh.
So the one who tried to capture me earlier was one of those apostles of the divine remains. As for the divine flesh, my corpse touch system clearly works on that divine flesh too. I can draw powerful higher dimensional arts from it. In my era, the end was just beginning to emerge. So divine flesh was scarce. But 10,000 years later, there must be plenty of divine flesh. I might use the corpse touch system to obtain even stronger higher dimensional arts. Or even steal the power of the gods.
Jiangku, how did you master the power of crimson erosion?
You're afraid I fused with divine flesh. Don't worry, I didn't. I just used the end secret art you gave me to grasp some ways to use crimson erosion.
That works too, but crimson erosion's power is corruptive. After absorbing it, are you sure you're fine?
The corpse touch system seems to filter out the harmful factors of crimson erosion, keeping the corruption from affecting me. But for others, even if they master the Crimson Erosion Codex, they'd still be corrupted by it. That is a problem. I can't share the Crimson Erosion Codex yet. There is some corruption, but my physique is special. I can break it down on my own. Really? If you don't believe me, check my body closely.
Alright, I'll give you a thorough check.
To check for corrosive contamination, you need to take off your clothes.
Take them off. Alright. Oh. Come on. Give me a thorough, full body check. Don't hold back. How is it? No corrosive contamination detected, right?
Nope, none at all. Didn't expect your body to be this special.
You can actually break down corrosive contamination on your own.
Remember our bet from before. We agreed if I took down that wild class monster, you'd unconditionally grant me any one request.
That is true, but who knows what weird request you might come up with?
It does seem like a weird request. But even if it is weird, I think you'd be happy to grant my request. We're looking forward to it too.
No. I'm not looking forward to it, but since you want to fulfill this weird request, I guess I can agree. And do you prefer white? Or black?
White! Black! Why do we need special clothes?
Doing that in combat gear would be a bit weird.
What is weird about it? Of course, you wear combat gear during combat.
Yeah, you make a good point. You can indeed wear combat gear during combat. You guys have such picky tastes. So playful. Then no time to waste. Let's get started. What I'm wearing right now is combat gear.
That fast?
Yeah, that is how efficient I am. Who knows? When the next wave of monsters will attack, we need to get this done quickly.
You do have a point. What are you doing?
Aren't you supposed to fulfill that weird request?
There are some weird requests, but not this kind of weird. Ouch!
What are you doing?
Just a little punishment. Serves you right for having such weird thoughts in your head.
Oh no. My image is completely ruined now.
Alright, let's get down to business.
Go ahead, you talk. What do you want me to do?
I want you to...
Take me to where the divine flesh often appears. You want to go to the land of finality.
Oh, so it is called the land of finality.
No way, the land of finality is too dangerous. That is the habitat of the finality. Brutal class monsters are everywhere, and there are plenty of world-ending monsters that are nearly invincible. What is more critical, that lair of those divine remnant apostles is there too.
What if we just skim the edges for some divine flesh?
Just skimming the edge is doable, but what do you need divine flesh for? Divine flesh is full of corruption. It even actively invades the human body, corrupting people. I want to study the gods.
Yeah, don't you want to completely solve the so-called high-dimensional god, finality, the root cause of all disasters? Only by getting close to it, understanding it, can we finally deal with it.
Fine, I'll take you. But we agreed. Only skim the edge.
Don't worry, I'll just skim a little. Not going in. So this is the land of finality.
This is the edge marsh of the land of finality. Some divine flesh hides under the marsh, launching surprise attacks. You need to be careful.
Speak of the devil. And here he comes. 53. The crimson corruption here in the land of finality is extremely dense. Almost like primordial crimson corruption. Perfect for cultivating my crimson blood tyrant body. I wonder what the divine flesh of this future world is like. What is in it for me?
Get 30 doses of raw primordial corruption. 1 dose of divine blood.
30 doses of raw primordial corruption.
Divine blood.
Future divine flesh. Sure is top quality. 53.
This divine flesh is nearly impossible to kill. Even chopped into countless pieces, it can heal and regenerate. You actually found a way to destroy it. How did you do it?
I just touched it once, and it went cold. Maybe it is because of my special constitution. That works too. I need a lot of divine flesh right now to research the end. How about we split up? You help me gather some divine flesh.
It is not that I don't want to help. I don't have your amazing constitution. Divine flesh is incredibly cunning. If it can't win, it runs away. I can't control it at all. Unless I use the end secret arts.
But the end crystal essence you gave me before! I've already used it all!
That is easy. Is this enough and crystal essence for you?
This. Oh my god. Where did you get this?
Got lucky. Found an old warehouse storing in crystal essence. Huh. Want more? Plenty to go around. Enough. Enough! I wonder, after absorbing this divine blood, how much stronger I'll get.
The Endlands decayed for 10,000 years. Awaits you in dreams. Oh.
Who is talking to me?
Enter the dream!
Xiangkeng, we finally meet. Who are you? You can call me the End. No need to be on guard. I'm not the End that brings disaster to the world, as you imagine. Oh, you can call me by another name. Martial Arts Dungeon. As far as I know, isn't the martial arts dungeon the cage meant to imprison the End?
Right, you could see it that way. I want to tell you a story.
In a higher dimensional world, there exists a ruling deity. To ordinary mortals, his body is a world. A mysterious realm called the martial arts dungeon. And those dungeon gates are the pores on his body. Passages leading into his inner world. Those monsters are like harmful bacteria inside a human body. The deity rewards humans who help him cleanse those bacteria. Thus, dungeon cores were born. What they call the essence of the End. But it didn't last long. That ruling deity was targeted by an evil outer god. So-called gods are just beings from higher dimensions. They have their own conflicts too. Eyeing each other warily. After a hard-fought battle, that evil outer god was finally destroyed. But his corruption had already seeped deep into the bone. So the ruling deity began to mutate and started to resemble that evil outer god more and more. He knew the outer god was reviving inside him. So, the one bringing disaster to the world is actually that evil outer god. Right, for 10,000 years. I've been fighting against that thing, but I keep losing ground every time. Probably before long, he'll completely replace me. That is why I summoned you here, to seek your help. So I came to this world 10,000 years later, because of you. But why choose me?
I don't know the exact reason either. Maybe it is fate's choice.
Everything is the choice of Science Gate. Right. This so-called high-dimensional deity. He's basically a born con artist. I can't fully trust his words. Bah! I can use this test to gain some benefits. I'm just an ordinary human. How can I help you? You just need to bring me something called the core of the end. It exists in a dungeon from 10,000 years ago. I'll tell you how to get it. But I'm weak. I might not be able to do it. Don't worry. I'll grant you a powerful higher dimensional secret art.
This art lets a mortal rival the gods.
A higher dimensional secret art that lets a mortal rival the gods. Is it really that powerful?
Through this Codex of Annihilation, you can summon my divine power, though little of my power remains.
Dealing with some mortal foes for you is more than enough. In essence, this so-called Codex of Annihilation is just a divine summoning ritual with me as the vessel. The info on the Annihilation Core is also in this Codex. Jiang-kun, once you obtain the Annihilation Core from 10,000 years ago and bring it to me, I can deal with that evil outer god and reverse time and space. Whether this world can be saved is up to you. I jumped 2 stages at once, from low-rank War Saint to high-rank War Saint. So this is the power of divine blood, combined with this Codex of Annihilation. Summoning divine power, I can indeed claim to rival the gods. But something feels off about this. To be safe, I'd better not use the Codex of Annihilation. First, focus on steadily raising my martial realm.
Two, obtain 50 units of raw corrosion extract. 2 portions of divine blood, higher dimensional secret art, Codex of Annihilation.
Codex of Annihilation. Oh wow, playing fake Codex games with me, huh? That shady, mysterious figure is definitely up to something. According to records, this Codex of Annihilation isn't a secret art for summoning divine power. It is a manual for controlling the Annihilation Core. I see. If you don't know the control method, touching the Annihilation Core carelessly will get you devoured by it instead. That guy calling himself Annihilation was trying to trick me. It is Ling Yue. She is fighting someone.
Didn't expect that just strolling around. I'd run into a human bug. I'm in a good mood today. Just playing along with you. Hope you don't break too fast. Ha ha ha.
Traitor to humanity since we ran into each other! I might as well clean house! Luckily, Jung-kun gave me plenty of Terminus crystal essence. Lets me fight at Martial Emperor level, but I need to end this fast! If I attract other Divine Remnant Apostles, we're absolutely dead.
Cleaning. How? What a joke. You're only at Martial Sovereign level, while I wield Martial Emperor power. How are you gonna clean house? Then wanna bet I can kill you with one sword strike? Fine. Let's bet. I'll stand right here without moving. Show me how you kill me with one strike.
Great! Got her food! Now I can build up power! Use the Terminus secret art to wipe her out in one blow! Two! Didn't you say you wouldn't move?
You think I'm playing house with you? Said I won't move, so I won't. That is hilarious. Well, well. Hiding Terminus crystal essence after all. No wonder you're so confident. As your punishment, I'm gonna carve up your face next, then rip out your hair, then strip off your clothes, and show you off to all humans. Let those bugs know you're just a toy in my hand.
You think I only have one Terminus crystal essence?
How can there be this many Terminus crystal essences? Impossible. Impossible. What are you doing, detonating this many Terminus crystal essences at once? You'll die too!
As long as I kill you and clean house for humanity!
Even dying is worth it.
You're insane! I'm not dead!
You're really reckless. Blowing up that many Terminus crystal essences. If I'd known, I wouldn't have given you so many.
Didn't think it through back then. Just wanted to kill that human traitor.
This Divine Remnant Apostle's corpse isn't just Martial Emperor level. It is fused with God Flesh too. Looting the corpse should get something good.
Obtained 100 units of Primordial Corrosion Extract, 1 portion of low-rank Martial Emperor Blood Essence, 1 portion of Divine Blood Essence, 1 high-dimensional Secret Art, the End Burial God Saber Manual.
No wonder this Divine Corpse Apostle's body. Looting it gives way more than regular Divine Flesh. I wonder what this Divine Blood Essence does. And this End Burial God Saber... It is clearly a God-level saber technique. Who is there?
Daring to cause trouble in the Endland.
Not good. It is those Divine Corpse Apostle Martial Emperors from deep in the Endland. We need to get out of here now.
This dream trip. I've already gained plenty. Time to head back to the modern world.
Shilai, what are you doing here?
Ugh! The place is swarming with dungeon monsters outside. I was worried about you, so I rushed over here. Just didn't expect to find you sleeping.
Not worried about me. How about you sleep by my side every day from now on?
Dream on!
Says Dreamer, but your body's being honest.
You're still joking around. The dungeon monsters have already surrounded the Sky Dome Alliance base. At this rate, the whole base might fall.
Jiang-kun, this is bad. A ton of primordial tier dungeon monsters showed up. The base can't hold anymore. We need to relocate now. You young folks sure have energy. Can sneak one in anywhere. No. Alliance leader Lin, don't get the wrong idea. Relax. I get it. Everyone was young once. I'll buy you guys some time. Make it quick, though.
Gong. All right, let's head out.
Where is Jiang-kun at a time like this? He still has the mood for that.
What is the big deal? Young and hot-blooded. Besides, Jiang-kun is a martial arts prodigy. You think he is just having fun. He is probably practicing some special martial art manual.
Oh, you make a lot of sense. About that special martial arts manual, I should really pick Jiang-kun's brain next time. How is it going?
Not fast.
Brother Jiang-kun, you don't need to worry about us. We can buy you some more time. Alright, about that special martial arts manual. Share it with your big bros sometime. Special martial arts manual.
We need to fall back now. Though it is a bit hard to let go after all. This is our Sky Dome Alliance's base headquarters. But who knows why? Those wild class monsters are all swarming this way.
These bosses that only existed in ultimate dungeons, now they're like cabbages. Wave after wave pouring in here, as if something is drawing them in.
Jiang-kun, what are you trying to do?
I just had some new insights. I want to use these wild class monsters to
Test my blade!
Brother Jiang-kun, not doubting you, but right now, you're only at Martial Saint level, and these wild class monsters rival Martial Emperors, some even reaching mid-stage, Martial Emperor strength.
Yeah, Jiang-kun. Even if you can use dungeon cores to boost your attack power, but there is not just one wild class monster here. Are you sure you want to test your blade? Jiang-kun, to be safe. Maybe we should just retreat first.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Just a quick test. Besides, One step back leads to another. Facing these monsters invading our home.
We martial artists won't shy from a fight. Seems as I get older, I've become more timid. It takes you, Brother Jung-kun, to wake me up.
We can't just stand by. Let's fight alongside Jung-kun.
Just what I was thinking.
In the dream world, I gained a ton of divine blood essence. 1 martial emperor blood essence, and 1 divine blood essence after fusing them all. My martial realm will skyrocket. Dealing with these wild-class monsters will be a breeze, though. This way, it is hard to test the power of the Annihilation God Burial Blade. Let me take a look at the Martial Saint realm. What happens when I unleash the Annihilation God Burial Blade?
Not good. That is a move only wild-level monsters can pull off. Wild God's Breath.
Damn, all these wild gods' breaths are focused on one point. Even a true martial emperor would be blown to bits. We need to help Jung-kun draw these monsters. Can't let them all attack. Jung-kun! What is going on? Why is the wild god's breath condensing so fast?
Damn! We're out of time!
Annihilation God Burial Blade.
Holy crap! What the hell is this? Such terrifying aura, which martial emperor level being has descended.
This looks like a martial art move by Jung-kun.
What? Jung-kun's martial art move. Whoa! A move at the martial saint realm actually carries martial emperor power. That is insane!
Jung-kun! He is already this strong!
The Annihilation God Burial Blade's power is pretty solid. If I use this move at the Martial Emperor, or even Martial Emperor realm, plus the boost from Annihilation Essence and Crimson Eroder, probably could reach Martial God level power.
Jung-kun, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit drained.
Man, what the hell is this thing? Good thing I reacted fast. If this thing latched onto me,
I'd probably die from disgust. This is the divine flesh. The Martial Dao Bureau has been hunting.
This divine flesh isn't strong offensively, but it seems really hard to destroy. Looks like I'll have to freeze it.
strange. Why does this divine flesh keep lunging at you? Like you're really attracting it.
I don't know either. Maybe because I'm the weakest.
That is possible. Brother Jung-kun, looks like you need to figure out a way to seriously boost your little girlfriend's strength. Right now, more and more monsters are coming from dungeons into the real world. You can't just keep protecting her forever.
Shirley is still only at the martial general realm. Yeah, we really need to find a way to boost her strength. But how? Relying only on end essence won't cut it. As for corrosion extract, that is a bit too risky. No way. If only there were some way to remove the corruption from corrosion extract. Let's see if we can get something useful. Higher dimensional secret art.
Obtained 2 units of raw corrosion extract. Higher dimensional secret art. Yin, Yang Union, Abundance Codex.
Yeah, Union Abundance Codex. Feels a bit sketchy. Do you feel the power boost?
It hurt a bit at first, but now I feel all warm inside. My realm
seems to have broken through from high-level Martial General to Martial King!
Great! Let's keep going. The energy of end essence and the energy of corrosion extract. They're like fire and water. It is only because of the system that I can fuse these 2 energies. But this Yin Yang Union Abundance Codex can actively fuse both powers and remove the corruption. Pretty amazing. Wonder which deity's higher dimensional secret art this is.
More dungeon monsters are invading. Jiangkun, an unprecedented dungeon anomaly has appeared. Looks like a mythic tier dungeon has opened.
What? A mythic tier dungeon?
I've finally broken through to the Martial Emperor realm. To reach the Martial Emperor realm,
I sacrificed over half of the genius martial artists in the Martial Arts Bureau. How cruel!
these genius martial artists.
Thought landing a contract with the Martial Arts Bureau meant a bright future.
Little did they know, the moment they got that contract,
They already had 1 foot in hell. They're just expendable materials. Helping me reach the Martial Emperor realm is their honor.
all right, timing it out. That mythic tier dungeon should be appearing soon.
Lin Jingyuan, your task now!
Is to help me get the final core inside the dungeon.
Oh, not going after that Jiang Kun anymore.
As for Shukun, I've already arranged.
His final destination!
Then, this dungeon gate is way too huge.
That is right. This must be the legendary mythic grade dungeon. When martial dungeons first appeared, a mythic grade dungeon showed up briefly once. And it was thanks to that hall that martial civilization flourished.
I have a bad feeling. I'm afraid this mythic grade dungeon appearing brings disaster.
Look, there is someone over there.
It is Lin Jingyuan from the Martial Bureau. His aura feels off. There's a hard-to-read vibe about him.
That old dog, Lin Jingyuan. I've hated his guts for ages. Since we ran into him, we gotta kill him. Good timing, too. I had a breakthrough these past days. Reached the Martial Emperor realm.
Something's fishy. To be safe, we should gather more people.
No way. Who knows if Lin Jingyuan might get something insane from this mythic great dungeon. Lin Shuangyuan, didn't you also break through to Martial Emperor? With me, you and Jiang Kun. Killing Lin Jingyuan is more than enough.
Jiang, what do you think? Not good. Looks like even if we don't want to go in, we have no choice. Whoa.
Here. This is the inside of the mythic great dungeon. Seems different from normal dungeons. There are no monsters at all.
Are you okay? I'm fine. Just got a bit startled. I'll be fine in a moment. This is the inside of the mythic grade dungeon. Except the atmosphere is eerie. Doesn't seem that dangerous. Since we're here, might as well explore first.
Jiang Kun. This is the terminal graveyard. Where the terminal core is kept.
You are the future terminal. That is right. It is me, through this terminal divine codex. I can speak with you across 10,000 years. I can sense the terminal core's presence. Let's get going. The codex will guide your way.
Jiangku, what are you doing? Talking to yourself.
Don't worry, ordinary people can't see the terminal divine codex, nor hear my voice. Nothing. Let's check that area first. Divine flesh. So much.
That is flesh corrupted by outer god power.
Mutated. The terminal graveyard is a special mythic grade dungeon. This is a resting place. There shouldn't be monsters here, but due to outer god corruption, the mutated divine flesh became monsters. What are they doing? This was once my flesh. They sense the divine aura of mine. Naturally, they worship devoutly. Like zealots. It is an instinct carved deep into the flesh. I see. What is wrong? Nothing. Just thinking how to cross this swamp.
Use the codex. Summon my divine power. The flesh will naturally recede. Okay. Let's keep moving.
Not a single monster here. Is this really a mythic grade dungeon?
Mythic grade dungeons are special. The trial isn't always a boss fight. Sometimes it is a puzzle. solve the puzzle, and even an ordinary person can pass. But if you can't, even the martial emperor might fall.
Ah, what about me then? I'm afraid it is doomed to fail. I can take off people's clothes, but puzzles are the worst for me.
It is old dog Lin from the Martial Arts Bureau.
He is guarded by 4 martial emperors. We need to be careful.
Don't worry, to kill you too.
I alone am enough.
You've actually reached the Martial Emperor round.
You two surprise me too. You learned to use dungeon cores to temporarily boost your martial power. But unfortunately, you're only low-tier martial emperors. No matter how much you boost your strength, you can never touch the threshold of the martial sovereign. The gap between emperor and sovereign is the gap between earth and sky. Now die.
Alliance Leader Lin, are you okay?
Not dead yet, but Ojo's injuries are too severe. He needs treatment right away.
Hey, Jiang Kung, right? I never thought you'd grown this much already, but too bad. Under my martial sovereign avatar, you're still just an ant.
Only at least mid-tier martial sovereign. Can one condense a martial sovereign avatar? Jiang Hu, I can hold him off for a moment. With a desperate strike. Get out of here now.
Ha ha ha! Even if you run, where can you go? Don't rush, all of you will die next.
Alliance Leader Lin, let me tell you a secret. Actually, my current martial realm is Martial Sovereign.
Oh my god! Martial Sovereign!
Jiang Hu, what kind of monster are you?
Just had a little realization. This Lin Jingyuan has a familiar aura on him. Is it the end? Or rather, that outer god who corrupted the end.
Martial Sovereign, impossible. The Martial Sovereign realm is an insurmountable barrier. I spent countless efforts, sacrificed the lives of countless geniuses.
Just to reach the Martial Sovereign realm, how could you obtain it so easily?
The difference between people is sometimes just even greater than beasts and men, huh? So what if you've reached the Martial Emperor realm? I can still kill you.
You've betrayed your humanity and treated life like ants. Your Martial Emperor title is nothing but a fake. Don't talk about killing me. You can't even hurt me. Then let's try.
How is this possible? He cut down my Martial Emperor manifestation with 1 slash. Why is this happening?
How does death feel?
Jingyuan, go find the core now. Don't get tangled up with this, Jiang Kun. Just find the core. I can grant you the power of a war god instantly.
We can deal with them later!
This man harbors the power of an outer god. Better be careful. Looks like they're searching for the final core, too. We must find the final core before they do. If the core is taken and time is reversed, the hope of saving the world is completely gone. The Divine Codex is reacting. The final core must be nearby. It is probably your earlier fight. That happened to open a hidden passage to the final core.
Jiang Kung, I found the hidden passage. You wanna come check it out?
Is this where the final core is kept? That is right. Right here. Right on the altar. I can sense the core's aura. Quick! Use the final divine codex I gave you to absorb this core. That way, I can completely eliminate the outer god residing inside me and save this world. Jack, what are you doing? I'm afraid once I use this fake codex to absorb the final core, the next second I'll be devoured by it and become a sacrifice for your fake finale. Jungle. Didn't expect you to be so cautious. Fine. I'm not the true finale. But so what? Since you found me out, how about we make a deal? Help me get the core, and I'll grant you the power of a war god. Not interested. Jiangku, you'll regret this.
Jiangku!
Who are you talking to? Is this a dungeon treasure? Let's just grab the treasure and get out of here. I keep feeling like this place is creepy and dangerous. Jiangku, what are you doing? You're hurting me.
How long are you going to keep up the act?
When did you figure me out?
So this is the so-called core of annihilation. Yes. Hurry and bring that core over. Your path to the war god realm is just one step away. Do you take me for a fool? I've been using corrosion serum for quite a while now. Within the so-called core of annihilation, the corrosion serum energy is unfathomably deep, like a black hole. The moment I touch it, I'd probably be completely devoured by it, right?
Ling Jingyuan.
Now that we're here, you don't get a say anymore.
Actually, this core is called the corrosion core.
I've raised you all this time, helped you reach the War Emperor realm. All for this moment.
To activate this corrosion core. Well, it's symbiotic. If I die, you won't survive either. Don't worry. Once the corrosion core activates,
Ignite it!
I can use corrosion divine power to sever the symbiotic link.
Next! Once the corrosion and annihilation cores merge,
I can become the true Lord of Annihilation! Become a ruling deity!
I see. I can use the corrosion core's power to sever the symbiotic link. That puts my mind at ease.
What? How could this divine relic apostle possibly betray me?
Ha ha ha! Don't forget, these divine relic apostles were originally created by me. You underestimate human technology.
Oh!
So, this is corrosion, divine power, the power of a god. Next, only we become a god.
My disguise should have been flawless.
Your disguise was indeed flawless. But those god-flesh zealots! Yet I can still sense your divine aura. I would rush to you without hesitation.
So this is where the flaw was.
I suspect the moment I woke from that dream, you had already used that fake bulk of finality to descend from 10,000 years in the future into the present, and transformed into Lu Shuoli to stay by my side.
That is right. For this, I sacrificed quite a bit, letting you cop a feel. But, Jiangku, I do like your type too. If you help me obtain the finality core and fully become the finality,
then I won't just make you a war god. I'll even marry you. You should know, whether it is me or the finality, we're both famous goddesses in the higher dimensions. With countless suitors, you won't lose out.
That is a tempting offer. I refuse. The thing I, Jiangku, love most is telling those who think too highly of themselves. This must be your most core divine flesh. brimming with true divine power. No wonder the disguise was flawless.
This divine flash!
Contains my essence as an outer god.
Core Scarlet Corruption divine power. You can't kill it.
Oh. Really?
It is big.
Acquired higher dimensional divine essence. 1 scarlet corruption core.
1 finality core. 1 scarlet corruption core. If fused with the yin-yang union abundance scripter, it should push me straight to the war god realm.
Jiang Kung, found you. It is time to settle the score between us, once and for all.
Indeed it is. Otherwise there's always a bug buzzing in my ear. Getting pretty annoying.
Baga. No, Mimi right now is the one and only war god in this world. Below the gods, everything else is just ants, including you.
Jiang-kun! When you became the martial emperor, you were just a false emperor when you became the martial god. You were just a false god now. Let me show you what a true martial goddess. Where is he? I'm right here.
Wait! Yeah. Yo! This is a perfect martial god statue! Only a high-tier martial god can achieve this! Impossible!
No.
Who is more like an ant? No!
After a month of hard work, this martial dungeon is back on track. Next, no more dungeon monsters will break out. But maybe because the future was completely changed since a month ago, when I enter my dreams. I no longer go to the world 10,000 years ahead. The future changed. No more disasters will come. Lingyo should disappear for good too, right?
Janku!
Yeah. No, you're a deity from a higher dimension. Who are you? Really?
Jiangke, you may call me the Mother of Abundance.